Hello everyone, my name is Cordamt, welcome back to the channel. We are back in Sendai's Enclave in Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal. We just killed the 4th ball spawn.
So be it.
And we are about to check out what kind of loot we have here. After that, we are gonna go back to Amcathran to deal with Mr. Balthazar. So what did they drop?
Yes.
Some drow equipment, I don't care about that. A weird sword and dagger. I do want the large potions. So give me those. There's a lot of those. Some cool arrows, a short bow. I think it's a short bow plus 3. It's a lot of potions, man. There's a weird armor. Okay. Okay, so plus 3, we can just drop all this on the ground. I'm curious about the armor. Oops, about the armor though. And this thing, I nearly passed over it thinking it was a gem, but it's actually an Eon Stone. Okay, so we got a Wand of Cursing. I picked this up by accident, actually. I've never used one. Studded Leather of Thorns plus 6. Fashioned by the Hierophant Wassalia before she chose to forever dwell on the elemental plane of fire, this suit of armor is not covered by typical metal studs, but by heavy red thorns. Thorn ability, any opponent within 6 feet that successfully hits the wearer suffers 1d4 points of fire damage. Okay, it's a pretty weird piece of item to pick up at this point in the game, but okay.
Go bother
I am interested in the Eon Stone though. And I think this is just plus 3, right? Yeah, just plus 3. Wong Fei's Eon Stone. This Eon Stone was said to be a gift given to the Shaolin monk Wong Fei Hung by the Karaturan god of war, Chan Cheng. Okay, so this looks like a monk thing. The god came down in the form of a dragon and fought Wong Fei for 3 days and 3 nights. Chan Cheng was so impressed by the monk's prowess that he bestowed the Eon Stone upon him. The stone disappeared when Wong Fei died. AC plus 1, plus 15 hit points, regenerate 1 hit point per round. This is very decent, actually. Oh yeah, mages can't use it. Yeah, this is indeed a monk thing. I could give it to my thieves, but I think this stuff is better. Okay, well, it's a nice to have. Get it over there. Oh, Edwin actually leveled up during the last fight. Let's level him up. Level 5, 6, and 7 spells. This doesn't matter. And done. So 5. I can take an additional chaos. 6. I can take an additional protection from magical weapons. And 7. I mean, I used up all of my ruby rays, so maybe another ruby ray? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to be using maze. So actually I'm going to remove this and take one incendiary cloud. I liked how this worked the last time. And I think I wanted something from this level. What was it? Ah, it was this. Absolute immunity. Okay, so I prefer to take one more of those because I'm not actually using this a whole lot. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. Okay, so Edwin's leveled up. We picked up our items. There's nothing else to be had here, I don't think. Okay, let's move on and go into this weird place here. I'm guessing this is just the exit. But, okay, yeah. Ooh, Elminster?
Greetings, old friend. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, now he has a voice. Elminster?
Oh, so you do know who I am now. I must admit, you've changed more than a little since the last time we met, before you were straddling the world with your power, so to speak.
Quite right. Tell me what you want and be quick with it before I gut you where you stand. Yeah!
There's no need for your temper, child. I wouldn't dare fight you. I would have done more than simply warn you of your destiny had I known Garayan would be right. Ah, well... Have you any idea of the havoc the Bhaal spawn have caused up and down the coast? The havoc you've caused personally? No, I don't suppose you have. Not that it's entirely your fault. We Harpers have been working tirelessly for weeks now to prevent the panic from reaching a boiling point. Not a simple task. As I understand it, though, your quest is nearly at an end, correct?
That would be your cue to meddle, I take it.
I have to leave again soon, so I can't help you much. But I can help you a little, whether you like it or not. It's important that this all ends soon. But that doesn't mean I won't lift a finger over it.
Okay, so how can you help me then? Oh, no more dialogue? Okay. Balthazar is known to me. His monastery is sealed up tight with powerful magic. Where he gets it from, I don't know. But you're going to have to get inside, obviously, or he'll ambush you eventually. I know it may not be pleasant to contemplate, but the rogue Samon Havarian holds the key to entering the monastery. He is once again with the Amkethran smugglers at the moment. As I understand it, Havarian has been into the monastery several times until now. He may be able to help you once again if you're willing to look for his aid. Screw that guy.
There may be another way in, but you'll have to find it on your own. Now, I must go. From this point on, attaining your destiny is completely your own affair. I wish you well.
Thanks, dude. Okay, he just vanishes. Okay, so yeah, we have to go and see Balthazar, which means going back to Amkethran. But I also have that challenge waiting for me in my pocket plane. So I'm gonna go to Amkethran. And once we get there, we are gonna go to our pocket plane and deal with said challenge. See what we find there. Okay, we're back. Long lasting buffs as usual before the rest.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
By the way, how are my contingencies looking? I don't have my chain contingency. Let's just get that up. Okay, so if I'm hit, the usual thing. Honestly, I usually take this already, right? So maybe I should just take protection from magical weapons and something else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that, actually. Let's try something different. Protection from magical weapons, I'm gonna get improved haste on myself, and what else? Improved invis is a risk. I don't like it. Well, maybe I guess let's just take immunity abjuration. Well, okay. It's hard to find a mix that seems as good as this one. Even though I already buff with that stuff, if I get hit, I want to make sure that if it's like in the middle of a fight, I want to have access to my spells. Or I want to be protected, I should say. Okay, so Edwin, same thing. Get me one of those, one of these, and one of these. How about you? You also lost yours. Okay. I think you still have all your stuff. You actually don't. Interesting. Do you have a spell trigger? Nope. Okay, but you do have a sequencer. I need to set up his contingency. Okay.
Fate beckons us all.
Okay, so this is Jan. If he gets hit, same as everyone else. And Herdlees. If his HP is at 50%, protection from magical weapons. Okay. Done. Let's rest. And let's go check out this challenge.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden.
Yes. You need my skills, I see. You sound like Goladon.
What is it now?
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Urgent, is it?
Okay. Let's get one on Edwin. Let's get protection from fire on Vicky.
Go bother someone else.
And after
What?
this, we're just
Is
gonna
there
go.
a griffin about?
Okay, and
It's
okay,
treason.
let's find out what this challenge holds. Some weird faces on the wall.
Greetings,
Ooh.
offspring of my old foe. It's time we spoke, you and I.
So this is Cyric. I think this is the new Lord of Murder, right? If I'm not getting my lore mixed up, I think this guy murdered Bhaal.
But first, let's make sure we're not bothered by any of your so-called friends. This is a private matter.
So we're gonna have a one-on-one fight. I can take you, bitch.
Now then, let's get trivial matters out of the way first. Do you know who I am?
You're the current god of murder? Yes, you would know, wouldn't you? I am indeed Cyric, god of murder as well as strife, lies, and illusion, among other things we didn't get into. Most recently, I've recovered from a little bout of madness. Not that that's important to you, only to find the seedlings of the former holder of my office everywhere, like weeds. Things are starting to resolve themselves, and there's only a bare few of the spawn left. Bhaal spawn like yourself. Very powerful, very resourceful mortals, like I once was. You can imagine my concern, how do I know you're Cyric? You don't look like a god.
As opposed to what? Some grisly avatar like the Slayer? A cloud of smoke? A massive face in the sky with a booming voice? I am only here to talk, to gauge your threat to me, if any.
If I were a threat to you, why wouldn't you just kill me?
If only things were so easy as that. But if I get involved in the whole Bhaal spawn mess, then my own opponents amongst the gods would intervene. Mistra or Kellamvor, perhaps.
Politics.
And it seems that Ao, the Overfather, has an interest in this as well. Which is very odd. He wishes this little climactic end for the Bhaal spawn to play itself out, without interference from the rest of us. And so I, the great Cyric, am restricted to watching and observing. And yet if there is anyone who should feel threatened by a child of the former Lord of Murder, it is me. There is just no justice anymore. I've been watching your progress for a while. Very impressive.
Thank you.
I've formed a few conclusions, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth. How much should I fear you?
You should fear me plenty. I'm coming for you, Cyric. I will achieve my destiny.
I see. I would have expected you to say as much.
Oh, would you?
Who could have expected that this level of the abyss, this Throne of Bhaal, would give me such problems? If only I could have destroyed it to begin with.
Why didn't you just take it over then, when you became Lord of Murder?
I didn't need it. I didn't want it. I have my own plane in Pandemonium, thank you very much. Much better than anywhere in the abyss. But obviously I should have paid more attention to this dismal place. But it's no matter. Can't undo what's already been done. And if you try, well, that leads to all sorts of different problems. And I'd rather not open that bag of worms once again. As for you, you might decide to seek my realm of influence. If you even get that far, that is. But it remains to be seen if you even have the power to attempt it. Never mind succeed.
Oh, I do.
I think you need to be tested. That is what you created these little rooms for, isn't it? To test yourself? Mistra and Ao couldn't fault me for aiding you towards that end, now, could they? Perhaps we will meet again. For now, let us see how you do against my favored. I suggest you prepare yourself.
Your favorite? Let's see what you got. Okay. He suggests we prepare ourselves, which means we get a chance to buff, maybe?
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
So I guess we're gonna do that.
I can hear you just fine.
Trust is
Let's get a recitation going here.
I do not care much for being covered all the time.
Let's get some mirror images.
There's nothing else to do but bother me.
Corgan's fine, or he should be fine at least. Okay, and let's actually get my
Ready to fly.
backline like in a corner or
now?
something,
Patience, my friend.
so that Corgan and Hercules can take the brunt of it.
well for this.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, here they come. Oh! Oh, so they're thieves. And they're going... Okay, one's going for Corgan, the others are going for Viconia.
Shaw guides my hand.
She is immune to backstabs, however, my friends. Why are they going for Vicky? She has more HP than... Okay, but he has mirror images and stone skin. Corgan has more HP. Okay, I guess it makes sense to go for her.
Victory shall be ours.
Okay, well, let's make
You
her
know
immune
this.
to damage. For 3 rounds. Thank you very much. You can enrage.
You need my
And
skills,
you
I
can
see.
reveal these little bitches. Actually, don't enrage. Use your stone.
Ready.
We have stone skins and mirror images, so I think we're all safe. Even though I don't like the idea of getting my contingencies popped, but... Jesus, man. She didn't even get time to do it. Well, just run around. Okay, there they are. He popped something. Oh, assassination. Lovely. Well, murder this one.
Fate
You can
beckons us
murder
all.
this one. Jan
You
can
sound
go
like
for this
Golodar.
one. And
Yes.
we are gonna get away from here.
Feel your anger.
Oh, oh, this guy is hasty.
So be.
Leave me alone. God damn it. Wait, what? Oh, they deal poison damage. Okay, I see. Well, one's down. The other one went invisible.
What?
Jan
Is there
popped
a
his
weapon about?
contingencies. Okay, we are revealing them again.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Two of them are over there.
Already.
This guy's near
What
death,
is it
so you
now?
should die to this. Oh, they are magic resistant though. Okay, and that's that.
Order 66.
They had some cool potions. I will take those, even though I'm never gonna use them, probably. And okay, and that's it. Lovely. Let's start with Korgan. Level up, nothing special. Let's take another crit strike, I think. Yep. That's done. Mr. Palpatine. Level 8 spell. Oh, another level 6 spell. Okay, so what do I want here? I could take Chain Lightning. Now that I think of it, do I want Chain Lightning? It's kind of fitting for Palpatine. Right at the end. It could be cool on a spell trigger, honestly. Vulnerability, Visual Stalker. Yeah, you know what? That's exactly it. This spell sucks, but I mean, it's cool, so I'm gonna take it. Okay. Let's go back up here. Do I have something new, Sespinar? I don't remember, honestly. I still have a lot of stuff that I don't have the components for. Oh, the bowstring. No, not Taralash. No. The fire tooth crossbow.
Well, I don't see anything else I can make.
Do it.
So much for that.
Okay, I'm a bit confused. Do I have Gessen's shortbow? I kinda started getting lost in terms of what items I have or have not made. Because I thought that the string was for shortbow of Gessen. But apparently, well, not apparently, I don't know what's going on. Have I crafted it already? Are there 2 strings in the game? Did I lose the other part of Gessen's bow? How could I even have lost it? Yeah, I did make it. Interesting, there are 2 strings. Okay, okay. Well, that's fine then. Everything makes sense again.
It's
I want to get rid of my spell trigger. This one. I guess I can just aim it. I can just aim it at Korgan. Also, I can also drain some HP here. Thank you. We are now at 129 HP. Very nice. And spell trigger on Korgan. Come on. Okay, so Pierce Magic. Let me just check his magic resistance. Negative 45. Okay. So now we can set up another spell trigger with Chain Lightning. Okay. Oh, I need to rest.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Okay, well, might as well redo this
Jon
contingency
Jansen
then as
at
well.
your service.
And then I'm gonna have my new spell trigger. Okay, so Jan, if you get hit, usual stuff. Did I redo my... Yeah, I did. I'm done. So we should now be at negative 105. That's fine. Okay. Go for the usual. Let's rest. Now I can have my spell trigger. I hope. Yeah. Done. Okay. Let's get some stuff here and then we're gonna go back to Amkatan.
Okay, I'm busy.
I do not care
and
much.
see what we're gonna do.
You sound like Goladar.
Whoops, not that. This.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Okay.
This sparrow is ready to fly. At
Command.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Yes, man. What should I fetch now?
Shaw guides my
One
hand.
on
Aye,
Korgan.
my raven.
Okay, and you can just have mind blank,
Don't yell. I can hear you just
mind
fine.
blank,
Yes.
and mind blank. I'm doing this because these are all long-lasting buffs, and if I'm gonna be facing Salmon Havarian, which I'm not sure how that plays out, I want to be careful.
So be it.
Woo! Shiny one. Did I get
Victory
protection
shall
from
be
evil? I
ours.
did. Okay.
Execute
know this.
Order 66.
Okay, so everything kind of seems to be the same here. And we were told to go check out Smuggler's Cove. Yeah. For Salmon Havarian.
Aye.
Yep, there he is.
Your mind if you must.
All the smugglers are dead, apparently. Why, hello again, Palpatine. I have been waiting for you. Have you now? Yeah, big mistake staying here, Simon. I've got a score to settle with you. Ah, yes, yes. I suppose we could rehash our differences were I a mind to, but surrounded by my slaughtered old comrades as I am, I'm hardly in the mood. I figured you'd be coming back to Catherine soon enough, and so I waited for you. I have a proposition if you're interested. You've betrayed me constantly, even with those guards. Why should I trust you? I've done only what I've had to in the past. I may owe you for my unfortunate rudeness, perhaps, but overall, you and I are pretty even, Palpatine. What, even? You don't think I had much of a choice with all that business in Spellhole, did you? And for all my troubles for bringing you to the island, I ended up losing my best ship. And then there's the business of my poor man here. If it weren't for you and all those other ball spawn, my little smuggling business here could have continued quietly as it was. As it is, I've lost nearly all my investment, and I'm not very happy about it. And what about the business with the Githyanki? I suppose you were forced into that too? Well, no, that's true. Would you believe I truly didn't intend that to work out as it did? No, I suppose you wouldn't. Well, you survived just fine, so no harm done, right? Wrong. We could argue about who's done what to whom all day. Or maybe less, as I imagine my being chopped to bits might make your argument a little more effective than mine. Regardless, hear me out first. It's actually fun that when you start reaching the later points of the game, people actually are afraid of you. This is something that didn't happen before. I blame Balthazar, if anything. He's made my life nothing short of difficult, and now he's gone and curtailed me completely. And harmed some perfectly innocent people. He's got to pay for that. As I understand it, you've got to get inside the monastery. And I've got a couple of ideas which might enable you to do that. Interested? Well, I do need to get in, but... I'll listen to what you have to say. I promise nothing more than that. Now, I knew you were more reasonable than you seemed. Alright then. The best way I can think of to get inside the monastery is through disguise. My men scavenged a few uniforms. It's enough for you and me to bluff our way past the guard gates. I'd need to go with you, naturally. I've done this before, and I know the proper codes to tell them. The best way? What other way is there? Well, the other way is quite dangerous. I wouldn't suggest it, and I couldn't go with you. Balthazar has warded that route against me, Against me specifically, I mean. What? I don't care if you come or not. What's this other way? It's through the graveyard cavern just west of here. I hear it's full of undead creatures, but I could be wrong. Anyhow, there's a group of caskets high up on the platforms. One of them leads into the monastery. That's the one we didn't have the key for. But you need a key to open that casket, and I no longer have it. And there's no guarantee whoever has it now will give it to you. But if you're sure you want to go that way... Yeah, I prefer going that way than taking this guy with me to ambush me again. I'll manage. Tell me where this key is. If that's the way you want it, I doubt I can dissuade you. So be it. Find the gentleman Fahid here in Amkatran. I think he's the innkeeper. You'll likely find him indoors somewhere. Get the key from him if you can. I trust that's enough help for you. Hopefully Balthazar can suffer just as much without my presence yet. Perhaps we shall meet again. And of course he just poofs into thin air. I also had something else to check. There was a guy here somewhere that he said he made weapons, but he needed certain ingredients, which was something that I did not have at the time. Oh, okay, so the mercenaries are just hostile to me? You are going to regret this, my friends. Yes, you are.
Fate beckons us all. For the Doom Guard, I strike.
Is this mage also going to be hostile? Yep. Well, let's see what he does. He doesn't seem all that powerful. Yeah, he has a fire shield, mirror image, minor spell deflection. Yeah. Nobody cares about this.
Than a red-cheeked maiden,
remove magic and kill him. Even Vaconia can hit him. Go for it. Jan, kill him as well. Oh, he's cutting stuff. Okay, that guy's dead. Yep. Bitch. There you go. Oh, wait. Huh? No, okay, never mind. I dropped this here way back when. I was getting confused. Okay. They dropped nothing of interest. So, who is this Fahid?
It's treason.
I thought it was this guy, but apparently not.
Patience.
Okay, let's go over there. And I also want to check that merchant that needed
Pardon, turnip reflex.
the materials. Okay, so Fahid not here.
So be it.
And the merchants were here, I think. I wonder if I have the materials necessary now. Okay, so none of these are Fahid.
Execute order 66.
You mentioned materials you need to work. Do I have what you need now? Well, let me see your belongings. Ooh, what's this? Ah, he must make the big metal unit. Okay, so never mind. I don't care about that. Okay, so Fahid, where are you?
You must gather your
I remember, he's the guy, the wife told us that the husband was very forthcoming or something.
It's
I remember that.
then.
And I do think his name was Fahid.
My friend.
Yeah.
I can feel
Oh, give me a second. Sorry about that. Greetings to you once again, my lord. Is there something that you need? I need the key that I'm told you have, actually. My voice is failing me, sorry. Oh, and what would make you think that I might have such a key? Same Havarian told me, that's why. I do have that key, yes, but I'm afraid I can't just give it to you. My wife and I purchased that key from the smugglers for a very specific reason. Gotta get my voice back. didn't work. Okay, so his wife and him purchased the key. We wish to kill Balthazar. Okay. He has endangered this whole village, and we can stand by and watch no longer. It will be difficult, but my wife and I are former adventurers. We have some power ourselves. I'm looking to kill Balthazar myself. You are? Should I believe you? Yes. Yes, somehow I do. You have far more power than I. If that is truly your goal, then you have a far better chance than I. I do believe so. Oh, that's my goal, alright. Balthazar is a dead man. Then take the key. Use it to enter the monastery through the graveyard cavern. We wish you the best of success. Okay, so that was simple enough. Oh, and they're leaving? Oh, so now I can open this stuff.
A standard tactic, that.
Is it trapped? This is a place I tried opening before, but they go hostile. They consider this stealing. Well, naturally, but still. I have no need for gold
Execute order
at this point, so I'll just leave the
66.
gems there. I think my voice is kind of back on track. This is not the way, however.
Do it.
I want to go down through here.
It's treason. Patience,
Okay.
my friend.
So, the cavern is this one. The Cave of the Dead. I'm guessing the other way would be coming over here with Semonavarian. But yeah, I want as little contact with that dude as possible, unless I can kill him. Which does not seem to be possible.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So be it.
Okay, so this is the door we couldn't open before. Now it's open. Where are you guys going? Ooh, cutscene. Oh. Okay, I think we're already inside of the monastery.
Execute order 66.
Let's be very careful about this.
Go bother
I do
someone
not wish
else.
to die.
Goladon.
But I think we are gonna face
Yes,
against Balthazar here. I think there's also a chance for me to convert him. Or not convert him, but get him on my side. And honestly, if that's possible,
I do not care much for these.
I do believe I'm gonna go for that. Because he can be a very tough opponent in the final fight. Because of simply one aspect. And that aspect is that this guy is immune to time stop. Which means if somebody time stops, he can just instantly kill all of my party. Which, as you guys can imagine, is not something that I'm looking forward to.
Aye, my Raven.
Okay, we are buffed up and ready for battle. If that comes to happen. Let's see how we can do things here.
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amcathran's citizens.
I know your secret, Balthazar. You were working with the Bazigal and Sendai. I suppose it may have appeared as such, though in truth I have plotted their destruction ever since Melisande recruited me into the Five. She recruited him? Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five?
Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abazagal, and the others, just as she recognized it in you. She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise.
So he's working against the other Bhaal spawn from the inside. Well, I guess by killing your allies, I have done your dirty work for you. I wish I could take the credit for this ruse, Palpatine, but it seems I was not the only member of the Five who plotted the downfall of the others.
Melisande is the puppet master pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail.
Yeah, so it appears that Melisande is actually the evil lady here. Why would Melisande have gathered the Five only to plot their destruction? Well, this is kind of obvious, right? She wants to kill them, get their essence, and then ascend herself, I would guess. It matters not, Palpatine. In the end, both Melisande and I have what we want. The other members of the Five are dead, though she and I remain at odds. And now I suppose you plan to kill me so you can resurrect Bhaal all by yourself? Oh no, Palpatine, I have no such designs. Bhaal's taint is an evil blight upon the world. I have no intention of bringing the Lord of Murder back into existence. My plan is much more altruistic. I have vowed to exterminate all of Bhaal's children, forever wiping the realms clean of his tainted existence. You have merely helped me in my goal. Okay, so he's a good guy? But you are a child of Bhaal as well. What happens to you?
Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me.
No.
But first, I must end your evil existence.
No, you don't. Okay, so let's see if I can recruit this guy onto my side. Our reputation is kinda high, but we are evil. Does he fall for it? But I'm not evil. I am a force of good and justice. I sense no innate goodness within you, Palpatine, though your deeds are hailed far and wide as above reproach. This is cool. So he kind of senses that I'm not good, but he also reflects upon my reputation. It is interesting that one like you, who must struggle so much with our father's taint inside him, has done so much to fight through evil. But regardless of our wishes on the matter, our destiny has been written for us, Palpatine. Some may run from it or deny it, while others embrace it. But each and every Bhaal spawn has a seed within them that has sprung forth a fruit laden with blood and murder. Do you deny this? We are charismatic as well. Let me see. I am death incarnate, fool. You would make us out to be victims of circumstance rather than masters of our own destiny. You believe yourself to be the master of your own destiny, do you? The destiny foreseen long ago by Alondo? You believe it by choice alone that you ended up here in this place? You mistake the path for the journey, my friend. Whatever paths you have taken since leaving Candlekeep, the journey has ended here, as it was always meant to. Destiny masters us. We do not master it. Even had destiny not brought us to this point, I doubt things would have been different. Perhaps if you had not borne the taint of our sire, things might have been different with you. I would have liked to meet a man such as yourself without a taint on your soul, I think. But now I have little choice. You don't have to do this, Balthazar. We don't have to fight each other. Or wait, is she free to... Let's try this. But I do. It is my destiny. What other choice have I? There's a lot of choices here. You always have a choice. Don't be a slave. I have fought against it. Blah, blah, blah. It also means we can stop the prophecy going through. I know this. I am your brother, Balthazar. This seems kinda iffy. You always have a choice, Balthazar. Don't be a slave to Alando's prophecy. I have fought against it ever since I found out about my heritage, and I will not give up. Okay, let's see if this works. You are impressive with your words, Palpatine. Hahaha. I'm very charismatic. I can feel destiny altering to your will. How you are the center of it all. How is it that I did not see this before? Ooh. But the simple truth is your words ring hollow. Oh, you bitch. I do not believe them. You have fought against destiny, yet I see it in you even the more as you speak. I had thought when this moment arrived I would hold clearly to my purpose. We must end this, Palpatine. I wish this to be over with, one way or the other. And what becomes of Melisande then? Is she free to raise Bhaal and complete her plans? Of course not. It is she that holds the key to Bhaal's resurrection. After you are dead, she too must be destroyed. Okay. We should fight her together. How do you know she can seal everything if... Okay. And they're gonna stop her alone. This could also work. Get another death at your tally, and what then? Once you have all the power, then it's yours to... no. No. You're gonna kill yourself after I was dead. Sure you want that. Okay, let's go with the first one. Seems to be the friendlier one. Then we should fight her together. How do you know she still can't summon Bhaal? Everything you fought for will be for nothing. Fight her together? No. How could I trust you? What if we were to vanquish Melisande? I would be weakened. You could end my life there, and everything I have been working towards will be for nothing. He might be on to us. I am at a loss, Palpatine. You question me, and I have no good answers for you. My heart tells me that you must be killed, but I am not sure if I should listen to it. What would you have me do? Join me, Balthazar. Let us fight Melisande together instead of doing what she wants us to do. I cannot, Palpatine. And I cannot trust that you will turn aside the power when it is offered to you. You have experienced the struggle even a sliver... You have experienced the struggle even a sliver of Bhaal's taint has brought you. Yet I cannot believe that you would turn it aside. I am sorry, brother. But I have no choice. Well, goddammit. I tried it. Did not work. You're gonna have to die.
Fate beckons us all.
Okay, you guys can go in.
Shaw guides my hand.
Vicky, let's get you immune to damage before something horrible happens to you.
Jon Johnson at
And
your service.
I suppose...
Yes, master.
Just
What
protect
shall I fetch
ourselves.
now?
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden, my friend.
Okay, go there. Lunar stance, don't know what that does, but something's gonna happen here, which is crit strike. Faster than the eye, you say? And we'll see about that.
What time we got to business?
Okay, so Vicky is protected, all of our backline is protected at this point. He has 4 monks with him. What the hell? Huh? Okay, so we went somewhere. Well, we're gonna kill your friends then.
A fair gambit.
Screw you. Let's move out of here.
A solid blow.
Oh, there he is. Okay, Mr. Balthazar. Let's see how you like Horrid with... No. Let's go for Dragon's Breath, because monks have high magic resistance. And this ignores it. Yeah, see how you like these HLAs, bitch.
Victory shall be
Vicky,
ours.
you can try and cast an implosion on him. I'm gonna have Korgan go for him. Oh, Skullbreaker! Oh, he's already injured. Okay, Hercules is fighting over there. Maybe use this. Okay, there's one. Hercules is safe. Balthazar is injured. Well, they do take damage, that's for sure. Okay, Korgan's taking a little bit of damage. But he should be. Oh, he's already near death. Okay.
This sparrow is ready to fly. As is your command, of course.
Okay, just finish him off. Oh, no, you stay there. You finish him off. Or even Implosion should finish him off, honestly. Takes 18 crushing damage. Is he held?
Be quick with it.
Nope, he is not held. What? Flip resistances. So now he is resistant to physical damage but not to magical damage. And I believe we can exploit this, right? Let's send Herdelis to tank him. Let's send Korgan to the back. Let's have Vicky heal Korgan. Let's use a Greater Restoration to be quicker.
Fate beckons us.
And try and finish these guys off.
You need my skills, I see.
Okay. So, since he lost some magic resistance, let's see if I can blind him. He is blinded. Lovely. Okay, Korgan's back in the battle. This guy is screaming Haya. I shall also scream Haya. Okay, he's dead. Balthazar is barely injured. How much did he take from Palpatine? He took no damage? This doesn't make a lot of sense. What?
No match for the power of the dark side.
Okay, dude. Yeah, man, this guy has a lot of magic resistance, I can tell you that much. But he's stunned. Oh no, he's blinded, never mind, he's just blinded. Yeah, stay there. I forgot he was blinded. Pew, pew. Oh, he's once again resistant to magic, but not to physical damage this time. Sure, you can fight Herdelis. Poor blind monk. You should have come to my dark side, my friend. You chose poorly.
The greatest of the Bhaal spawn, the Five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete.
The greatest one? Balthazar is like the weakest. Except for the time stop thing. But the Five aren't destroyed. Melisande remains.
The one you know as Melisande is not a member of the Five, Godchild.
Ah.
She is no child of Bhaal.
She just recruits us?
The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected. You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
I am here. Speak quickly.
You are here at my sufferance, Spirit. You will answer our questions.
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you. However you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine.
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaalish temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name.
Well said, woman.
'Twas I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaal spawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, Great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
I see.
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Blackhearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god.
This bitch, she wants the power for herself.
It was I who created the Five, loosed the god spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care.
I like this voice actor.
It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaal spawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaal spawns to Saradush and had them slaughtered.
But you couldn't have known that I would be there.
No, that's true. I knew that Ilisera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival. Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradush, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradush to kill the other Bhaal spawn, of course. And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The Five were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself. And you've dealt with them nicely.
Lady of Murder sounds nice. You've taken my rightful place. I won't allow it.
I have most of the essence of Bhaal under my control, fool. I am
Fool?
merely a goddess. I control the entire abyssal realm that was once Bhaal's, all of the Throne of Blood.
Do you dare come and face me there, or shall I have to hunt you down like the sorry dog that you are? Because make no mistake, one way or another, every last drop of that divine essence will be mine. If you were any good, Melisande, you wouldn't have needed to resort to trickery in the first place.
Then why wait? Let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
As you wish.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing.
Oh.
Your course is set, Godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, you will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand. She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, Godchild. The final act of the prophecy awaits.
Oh, okay, and there was another challenge, that's right. Okay, so yeah, as usual, after killing one of the Bhaal spawn, lots of dialogue. Yeah, as I remember, this guy doesn't have anything, sadly, just a couple of gems. So I picked up the loot, which was nothing. I did try to recruit Balthazar into our fight against Melisande, or a Melisande. He did not care for it, so he had to die. And as thus, we are going to go back to our pocket plane. And the plan here is to rest, recuperate our spells, rebuff, replace our contingencies, all the usual stuff. And I will do all of that in between episodes, so you don't have to suffer through it. And then we're gonna go for the final challenge, which is in this room. And finally confront a Melisande. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the journey. I think it is nearing its end. But I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have as well. So, as usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future videos coming to the channel, you know what to do. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.